Hello, everybody. This is Robbie, and today I'm going to be reading the thing that I think I'm late for. A thing that Botnik made, and an AI bot tried to do with a Harry Potter chapter. And from the title alone, Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. I think this will be fun. Oh, yes, we're starting from chapter 13, the handsome one. Yes, I'll be reading this aloud. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black ceiling which was full of blood. Okay. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's huts were the disdainful shrieks of his own furniture. Hagrid, what have you been doing to your furniture? Maybe he didn't realize the furniture was sentient. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. Well, I mean, aside from the unforgivable curses, but most magic's good. Leathery sheets of rain. Ah, yes, that leathery rain. I really like wearing the leather sometimes. Feels a bit wet, though. Lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the grounds toward the castle. Wait, are we in an alternate timeline, or... Oh, right. There are, I think there might be some spoilers? Maybe? I don't know. This is this is like Google Translate levels of weirdness. Ron was standing there and doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. Oh, Ron! Da 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 da. Oh my god! Why did I do that? He saw Harry and immediately began to um eat gingerbread cookies that looked like Hermione's family. Yeah, that's totally what happened there. Ron's Ron shirt. Ah, Ron's wearing his own merchandise. Good to know, Ron, doing that self-promotion there. It was just as bad as Ron himself. Never mind, we're not promoting the shirt. Boo, I guess. Ugh. If you two can't clump happily, that's not a dirty thing. That's a thing where they play with the clumpet. I'm going to get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione. Yeah, that sounded so reasonable. What about Ron magic? Offered Ron. What's Ron magic? Ron, stop trying to name everything after yourself. Oh, Harry, Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. Oh, burn! Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated, quivering. So Ron's a sheep. Ron was going to be spiders. Isn't Ron afraid of spiders? He just was. He wasn't proud of that. Yeah, I don't think I'd be proud of out of that either if I had arachnophobia. But it was going to be hard to not have spiders all over his body after all is said and done. Yeah, he's gonna beat spiders. Look, said Hermione, obviously there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Never would have figured that out without you. Now, let's listen in on their meetings. The three complete friends. Yes, the three complete friends. You know, Oh, with one of the three not liking to think about Ron? Mm. Zapped onto the landing outside the door to the castle roof. They almost legged it, but witches are not climbing. Is this book sexist? Ron looked at the doorknob and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. Jesus Christ, is the doorknob cursed? Just looking at it will burn you or something, I don't know. Oh, I think it's closed, he noticed. Locked, said Mr. Staircase, the shabby robed ghost. That means it's closed. Thank you again. Thank you, Captain Obvious number 2. Staircase. They looked at the door, screaming about how close it was. It's so close. Yeah, why is it this closed? I want it to be less closed. Okay, and asking it to be replaced with a small orb. Okay, the password was beef one. I think it means beef that woman have, as in like meat that they're holding in their hands. Am I making this worse or better? Harry, Ron, and Hermione quietly stood behind a circle of Death Eaters who looked bad. Way to put it simply, they looked bad and they were bad. I think it's okay if you like me, said one Death Eater. Okay, quick spoilers here, but like this is just after like reading all the books and regarding the Death Eaters' personalities, and stuff. Actually, I don't think there are spoilers. In this sentence, like all the personalities, like they're just aggressive and stuff. And then there's and then there's this AI bot version that's like all it's like all right, what like all right, this is the therapist Death Eater thing club. Why are we getting rid of him? Thank you very much, replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned forward to plant a kiss on his cheek. We have a new love interest. Ah, yes, the new romance. It's first Death Eater and other Death Eater. Okay. Oh, well done. Oh my god, this is amazing, said the second as his friend stepped back again. All the other Death Eaters clapped politely. Before in the official book, it were these nasty people who really didn't like muggles and would torture and stuff. And now it's just like I'm like, I think it's okay if you like me. Aww. Mwah. Yay! Yeah. Like that. And then they all took a few minutes to go over the plan to get rid of Harry's magic. I'm kind of siding with the Death Eaters, thank you. Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. What? How? He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore googly eyes from his head and threw them into the forest. Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment, because his real eyes were closed. I'm trying to make this better. Voldemort, you're a very bad and mean wizard. Harry savagely this is this is the same thing as a kid, like a 5-year-old kid going up to a bully and being like, "You're a very mean and bad person." Like, Yeah, that's a great thing. Yeah, that's a great roast, man. You're a very mean person. Oh! Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said Hermione has forgotten how to dance. So Hermione dipped his face in mud. What? Okay, when did Hermione change genders? And what is the shirt? Ron threw a wand at Voldemort and everyone applauded. I want to think it's like slow claps, like, woo, good job, Ron. Yay for you. It's so smart. And just sarcastic applause because that's not a very smart thing to do. Yeah, this magical wand and all these smells, and what do you do? I said you have this magical wand with all these smells. You could use the smells against them. With all these spells, and what do you do? Just chuck it at him like you're throwing like a rocket at him or something. And Ron smiled. Yeah, he probably didn't get the slow clapping. I'm thinking it's slow clapping. I don't think anyone would like genuinely applaud it, like throwing your only powerful weapon at someone. Ron reached for his wand slowly, and no one stopped him apparently. Good job. Good job. Ron's the handsome one, muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and jets of green light shot out of the Death Eater's head. I'm thinking they like shot out of like either their eyes or their mouths. Or their noses. That could also be a thing. But I think eyes and mouths are more likely. Ron flinched. Not so handsome now, thought Harry. Jesus, Harry's so salty. Like, you aren't so handsome now, Ron. And as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce. Okay, okay. The Death Eaters were dead now. I guess they're living up to their name. That was a terrible joke, I'm sorry. And two of them were having a romance, and Harry was hungrier than he had ever been. The Great Hall was filled with incredible moaning chandeliers, and a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. This Great Hall is weird. Mountains of mice exploded. Okay. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGonagall. That's a nice mental image. Dumbledore's hair scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at school. Dumbledore has the most hair here. And the pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it and placed his hand on its head. You are Hagrid now. Meanwhile, real Hagrid's like, aw, it's a good thing I'm so easy to replace. And with a pig, no less. Okay. We're the only people who matter. He's never gonna get rid of us, Harry, and Ron said in a chorus. Okay. The floor of the castle seemed like a large pile of magic. Okay. The Dursleys had never been to the castle, and they were not about to come here in the title of this book. Harry looked around and then fell down the spiral staircase for the rest of the summer. Oh boy, that must be painful. I'm Harry Potter, Harry. The dark arts better be worried. Oh boy. You saw. Oh boy, the dark arts better be worried. I think I made it sound like Mickey Mouse. And that was Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash, with no portrait whatsoever. Okay. Think there might be more things? Yeah, I think there might be more things. Well, look over those. And another thing, I just wanted to show you this because, like, I've heard of it before and stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, expect to see more stuff like this because Flash is gone on, and so we're not playing as many games. So yeah, expect more stuff like this, and I'll see you next time for I guess like more Family Feud Confusing Edition. I don't know, maybe this again.